A picture can make $72,000. What if I told you that you can sell a PDF file, and inside that PDF file is an image that customers print out, and customers buy this PDF with the image inside enough times that it makes $72,000? So, check this out. So this right here is a picture of some flowers. People sell it for $11.55. As you can see here, it's a bestseller, right? And customers are buying this version digitally. So this is the PDF right here. Here's the image. So when they spend $11.50, they get a PDF file. Inside that PDF file is the image of these flowers, right? Makes sense? And as you can see here, it's a bestseller. Now, using some spy tool software, we can see that the listing I just showed you makes about $2,700 a month. Now, right here is the listing age. For the last 26 months, this listing has been making $2,700. So in the last 26 months, if we do simple math, we can see that this image right here has made a total of $72,000 just putting an image of a flower in a PDF, right? Now, you don't have to be an artist, photographer, or draw by yourself, right? You generate the images using AI, you make it in a PDF, and you list it on Etsy, and then you get paid for it. Pretty straightforward, right? And AI will generate amazing images, right? You'll go to ChatGPT and write what you want to generate. So here you are on ChatGPT. I wrote a soft vintage style painting of flowers in a vase, muted earthly tones with a rustic, cozy French country feel, natural light casting gentle shadows, minimal background, warm farmhouse aesthetic, framed artwork, calm and timeless mood. Now you have to describe all this so it has more information to generate exactly what you want. Now, as you can see, writing all these details, look how amazing this image is. It looks like a vintage painting that was painted, right? So you can just take this and just press download, and then you convert that and put it into a PDF file, right? And AI can generate some beautiful images. You do a few designs, and you can crop them to different sizes, as you can see. Pretty cool. And then from there, you want to convert it to a PDF. Pretty straightforward. And you can use any other software. JPEG to PDF is a good one. And you make it a PDF. Now, you're wondering, where do you sell this stuff? You sell it on Etsy, like so. And you want to set up an account, okay? Just register. Pretty straightforward. Verify your email. And when you're here, you're setting up your shop where you're going to list these PDFs for sale. You want to make sure you have your language, your country, your currency. Also, you can add more shops later, but once you set everything up, it's pretty straightforward. You want to have a good name. Now for the name, keep it vague. Make it cool, but like not too specific. Keep it vague enough so that you can test all sorts of art so it doesn't look weird. Like you're not going to name yourself Pretty Flower Shop and then start selling later on PDFs and images of like animals, right? Keep it vague enough so you can sell all sorts of things, right? And also keep in mind, like your name will influence the SEO, the search engine optimization. So you want to incorporate like a keyword that gets some demand, like flower art maybe, if you want to just do flower art, or just vague, just the word art will help you a lot. Now, we go to the creating your first listing. This is where you're going to create the listing, right? So this is a listing. You're going to create your first listing like this. So keywords, price, images, and follow that process. So when you do it, you're going to want to select digital files, right? And then you're going to want to put a title, made by me, made to order. And if it's made by AI, you want to mention that. And then here you're going to drag and drop your images and add, basically you're going to drag and drop the images and then put the PDF and just add details, right? So descriptions. And then the last step is just fill in your payment info, link your bank, connect everything, and then that's how you're going to get paid, right? So every time sales are made every day, it gets batched up and pays you every week, and eventually you can apply to get paid every day, right? And of course, do this process right, use real info, verify everything so your shop can run smoothly. Treat it like a business, right? And then from there, make sure your billing is good too. Now when that's done, at the bottom of your listing, right? So on this listing page, when you're done, you put the title, images, keywords made by you. All the way down, you scroll all the way down. You want to optimize for titles, SEO, how you're going to rank on the Etsy marketplace, right? So you want to have tags. Tags are going to help Etsy figure out who your buyers are, who to position your image in front of the right buyers. So you have 13 slots. So you want to put, if you're selling something around flowers, you want to type in keywords like flowers, pretty flowers, the flower, the flora, the type of flower. Be more specific. Watercolor art, depending on the type of art you're selling, the list goes on, right? And then from there, it's pretty straightforward. Once your listing is set up, you're going to start making sales. Etsy hosts your images, it hosts your PDFs. Etsy will process your payments, you'll make sales. It's automatic delivery, right? So when customers buy your PDF, the system will automatically send it straight to the customer, and then you get paid, customer's happy, automatic delivery. There's no inventory, it's all digital. There's no customer service. They may just ask a question about the dimensions of the product and how to print it out, which you can literally, if you don't know the answer to a question, you can go on ChatGPT, copy paste the customer's question and get the answer, right? And just remember, the same PNG is an image file. It can sell hundreds of times automatically, right? Like here, what I said back up here, 26 months. For 26 months, this image of a flower kept on selling, and it still sells to this day, right? And then once all that's done, it's a rinse and repeat process, right? You do all this, one listing, keep adding more listings, trying out new PDFs, growing your digital real estate. It's a snowball effect. It keeps growing. The more listings you're going to have, the more traffic Etsy will send. Etsy will see you're active seller. They're going to keep pushing you. So just keep on going. As long as you keep posting, you can't lose. If you stop posting, you'll lose. So it's very simple. Just be consistent and you will make sales, right? Now, the final step I recommend to really push the traffic is paid ads. Now, I call this the $5 a day Etsy ad hack. So Etsy ads, they're cheap. You can test designs and PDFs quickly. You just need to spend $5 a day, and Etsy will show your design to buyers when they type in the tags and keywords you put in for your listing. And it's very simple. If it sells, slowly raise the budget, you're profitable. And if not, turn the ads off, rinse and repeat, try again, put on ads, and that's it. Listen, your risk for doing this costs you a cup of coffee. It's $5. That's it. And if it wins, you can make tons, thousands. You can just keep selling over and over again. Small risk, huge ROI. So to conclude, just follow these parameters right here. Run it for 2 to 3 days. If the ads are profitable, keep the ads on. And if they're not profitable, turn it off. Keep doing that until something works. Pretty straightforward stuff. And that's pretty much it. So if you want a proper guide on how to do this, step by step, dirt cheap, check the link in description. I've built something super amazing for you guys. You can start with that link in description. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. And yeah, see you in the next video.